Let's talk Apple. Why not? While shares are up 20% this year, sentiment has recently turned more bearish on the stock amid weak demand for the iPhone 16. But our next guest disagrees. He just added Apple to his tactical outperform list and thinks earnings at the end of this month are going to push the stock higher. Amit Daryanani is Senior Managing Director at Evercore ISI. Amit, why don't you make the case for Apple here? Because a lot of people are a little down on it, a little disappointed with the reception of the iPhone 16, among other things, and worried about China.
Yeah, listen, the disappointment on iPhone 16 so far, I think, is driven by two things. One is the lead times, how quickly you can get an iPhone 16 seems much shorter today than it was for iPhone 15, for example. Our take is very simple. I think lead times, delivery times are a reflection of two things. It's either demand's really bad or supply is really good. And I would argue supply is really good. You're more far away from the pandemic. The forecast models are better. I think the shorter lead times are more a reflection of better supply versus demand. And then Apple Intelligence, we think, will eventually become a bigger driver for demand. And I would almost expect that end of October, when Apple will formally lay out and launch Apple Intelligence with iOS, it could spur incremental demand as some of those features not just get used by consumers, but critically get used by app developers and get them more integrated into the product. So we see a couple of catalysts over here that should help them.
Amit, did you find it curious that here is this phone that is supposed to be equipped to run the latest AI, but Apple said, hey, we're not really ready to give you the latest AI until a month later? That's not usually the way they've done it. And to me, it dampened a little of the enthusiasm that I or a potential buyer might have for the product.
Listen, it is unusual the way they did it. I'll concede that. But I would much rather have them have a more polished final product out to the masses versus have a half-baked product out that may just disappoint and disillusion you much more. So while it's frustrating to see it get delayed by end of the month, I do think it's a better solution given the fact that the day they launch it, 1 billion iOS users are going to download it and use it pretty extensively, right? So hopefully it's more ready for prime time by that framework versus perhaps putting out a half-baked product too early.
There's so much skepticism right now about the Chinese consumer. There's so much anticipation about Chinese stimulus and whether that might spark more buying. But how much of a threat is Huawei in China?
So Apple actually did really well against Huawei as some of the tariffs impeded Huawei negatively. So Apple has really picked up a good bit of market share in China. The risk is always does some of it or all of it start to revert back. Now, I'd say more stimulus dollars with Chinese consumers is directionally a good thing for high-priced products like an iPhone, like smartphones. Then the question becomes, can Apple really compete with Huawei? And, I would argue that, Huawei still does not have access to leading-edge technology, which means they really can't run chips on 3 nanometers or 2 nanometers over time. So we do think Apple product will resonate well with customers. Apple Intelligence, which I think eventually is going to be a driver, is probably not going to be in China for at least 6 months till they can figure out some of the local approvals that they need. So I do think they'll do better in China, but I do think Huawei is incrementally a bigger threat for them given some of the nationalistic dynamics at play.